You're listening to Two Strangers, One Pod.
Two Strangers, One Pod.
You're listening to Two Strangers, One Pod.
Okay, so if the woman invites you out, I'm assuming, is she expected to pay? Watch out. Watch yourself.
Do you have to pay for
Yeah,
me?
I gotta-
because you invited me.
No, you invited me.
Oh, I invited you,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, you invited me. Okay, you like send the DMs, everything, you know?
Some people say yes, but I say no. Like, it depends on how you invite too, right?
Okay, no, she's not expected to pay because I'll understand that.
Even if
it's a
she
date.
asked you to go out.
Well, it's just how I am. Like, if I'm actually going on a date with you and it's the first date, all that kind of stuff, even if it was your idea, if I really like you, I'm gonna want to pay.
Okay, I did my part. I slid in the DMs. So you can pay for the date.
First, okay.
Do you not think, like, that's bold of me to come step out of, like, invite you out?
Let's say if you add me on Snapchat and we have a few conversations, and I'm like, yo, this man hasn't taken me out.
Yeah.
So I just sent him a DM. I'm like, bring me out on a date.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, where do you want to go? And I'm like, surprise me.
Yeah.
You know, I put the like
The onus on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
But it depends, too. If,
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'll be 100% honest with you. Like, if the guy, like, I'm not feeling it or whatever, like, I'd probably be like, oh, do you want to cover, like, half of the bill, like, pay for yourself and I'll pay for myself.
Mhm.
If I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
But if I'm feeling it and I want to, like, show him, I got I got you. I'll pay for you. Then I'll pay for you, you know?
You can love someone and still cheat.
You can love someone and still cheat.
I think personally, if we're not married, the word cheating should not really be involved because we're just still trying to figure it out what on personally.
So cheating is okay if you're not married?
I personally think. Because with that, there's an involvement of like condition and stuff to be respected.
No. For me, no. That's how I've been brought up. Like, my dad, he had 5 children with his wife, his ex-wife. Found out she cheated, and he just left. And I feel like that's, like, he told me this. He's like, if someone cheats on you, they just don't love you.
Because even medically speaking, there's more females on the planet. Man, like, first partner tells me there's maybe thousands of kids. He's laughing because you know what I'm talking about.
I think people can cheat and still love the person. It's just like a break. It's like, I see it as betrayal and like a break of trust. But I don't know. I still think it's you still love the person. You can still love the person.
So you'll keep seeing them?
Depends on if the person is ugly or not.
Would you take polygamy though? Say I
No.
wanted to have like a second, like sister wives. You wouldn't do that? Why?
Bye.
But that's my needs.
Honestly, lately I think it's just like the influence of my friends, but I'm just like, I want 3 wives.
Excuse me?
Men used to have multiple wives, but not only for sexual stuff. It was for community. It was really something. You know what I'm saying? But right now, people just see things like as all being perverted, sexual stuff, mostly pornography. Right now is inverted. Everybody's mind right now from the way we see how connection should be. I don't know. I just think it's so not a
Like, you can't bear children. What if?
Okay.
I'm not trying to leave you. I like you. You're my, you know,
Mhm.
I love you, like type.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But you can't have babies.
Okay.
I can't have a
You
baby.
can go make one in the lab.
You want me to go make a baby in a lab?
Yeah.
Someone's stuff.
I'm the only one. Very jealous. Kill somebody. Don't want that, right?
Yeah.
Why are you gonna cheat on me? Why? Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, how am I gonna trust you? I cannot. Like, you can't go back to that. Like, you can't. Because I'm gonna cheat on you too. That's what, you know.
That's
and
not the same,
That's
though.
the same thing, because that's usually
How's
how
that
it
the same?
goes.
You tell me how.
That's literally how it goes. Like, once you cheat on me, there's this like resentment inside of you.
Of course.
And you have to do the same thing.
No, how, bro? I thought that's
But I don't
maturity.
support cheating. But I'm telling you, that's what it is.
I already told you, man. I got too much pride. I'm a flawed human being, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not gonna take up the motion. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. Especially if let's say you cheated or you did something foul. I'm gonna treat you the way Russell Westbrook treats Kevin Durant. It's like, I don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Go away.
I think it is. It's a lack of respect for me. It's like, what are we doing?
Right.
If you're a cheater, then go out there and do your thing without me.
Right.
Because, I mean, I'm going to say something like a lot of women, we just tend to forgive. We just tend to like let it pass and be like, okay, he's not going to do it again. Or he apologized and stuff. But I feel like the more you forgive, the more he's going to do it. So I'd rather you go cheat after we break up. You go cheat, right? But don't come back to me for breakup. Like, you know, there's those that on and off relationships.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if you're gone, you're gone.
White women are easier.
No. To who? Like to black men or?
Yeah.
Yes.
You think so?
Yes, 100%. No cap.
You'd have to explain
100%.
Not all women, but most women that have moral codes in them. Like they don't really.
Most women have what's
moral code, like respect the form of the body, respect. Yeah. Back then, women was really difficult, and it was good because like that, us men, we was like, oh, I need to go and get after her. But now it's just personally, I'm a guy. I don't go after women. I don't want to say one come after me, but it's happened more often like that.
When it comes to a white woman, like, it's easier to get them because a lot of them are like, you know, fascinated by black men or fetishize black men.
Fetishize?
And it's the same thing for black men, and you can't, like, it's the same thing. Like, you guys fetishize, like, white women.
Define fetishize, because
Like, you guys trip over them.
But specifically, are white women easier?
White women are easier to have sex with, but not to build some. That's what I'm personally. And that's not just only see it as a race thing because me, I'm colorblind. Everybody breed, everybody piss. That's how I see it.
to my experience, I don't think so. I think
so.
it's like,
I
no,
think
it's just,
so.
I don't know, man. I don't know
You
where it
can't
comes
tell
from.
me.
It's coming
Okay,
from
look
my
at like
experience.
the Kardashians. Okay,
Okay.
not like look at them. That's a prime example of fetishizing black men. You don't think? Prime example, Kylie.
Maybe they like black guys. What?
I want to believe that all races are acting the same, but because of the reality of how things are, the way things are programmed, I can't. It's forcing me to not see as like only. All races are doing the same thing.
So, who should make the first step in a relationship?
Okay. I want to say, as a traditional person, I want to say the gentleman. I want to say that. But I also, when we say a relationship, I'm also now opening it up to different types of relationships that are out there between different partners, between different genders. And now, in terms of the first step, anybody?
Whoever's interested first. Simple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that. Who says girls can't like ask out a guy?
I agree with you.
Been there.
I agree with you.
It's stressful though. I actually have done that. I've asked out a guy.
How'd that work out?
It was scary because it was scary. And now I understand why guys are always like talking shit about it.
Broken people would have multiple sexual partners. I don't know what to think about this.
I must be broken then.
Oh, I gotta answer that shit.
Yes.
Yo, only broke. Nah, that's not true. That's false.
I don't believe that too, because if we're going back generational or just looking into our generation where it's like you marry a man or you're with a man, you gotta stick by him forever, and those people are broken.
I disagree.
I disagree too. I feel like it's a choice.
Yeah.
Like,
some broken people just don't have sex. A lot of people, like they have zero sex, but they're still broken compared to like other people that's super sexual and they have the time of their life and they have the greatest energy. They're positive. So yeah.
I think the most healed people are the ones that have multiple sexual partners because they're in tune with themselves, so they can handle things. That's all.
Have you had multiple?
Yeah. So it's just like, wait.
Exactly.
So like, if you're not broken, then you have like one sexual partner. And it's one of those like high school people.
Yeah. So you know what? I don't agree with that.
Have kids at 23. What do you think about that?
You know, I'm not gonna judge because sometimes things happen, and I feel like 23 is a good age. It's a good age. So yeah, I mean, by the time your child gets to their 20s, you're in your like 40s, 50s, and you're able to enjoy certain things maybe you wouldn't be able to enjoy when you're like really old. So, but yeah, even to 28 is a good age as well. 23
You ain't gonna live your life. You still a kid.
Do you think, like, let's say I come over to you right now. And I'm like, yo, right now, I got a roster with 14 girls.
Yeah.
Am I broken?
You could not be. You could be sane.
No, but in your opinion, basically.
No. Yes. No, I'm being serious. Like, you have a roster with 14 girls, and you are fine with that. And you have a healthy mindset, and all these 14 girls know you're with all of them, and you are going about your life healthily, that's fine. There's such a problem with our generation that believes that to satisfy this stupid dream that we all try to achieve, that I need to be married to this one person. Some people cannot do that. They can't.
So monogamy is stupid?
In the Bible, I see a lot of holy people actually had several wives. So like, I'm on the boundary of, is it the right thing? Can men have several wives?
And people have like several partners in general.
Yeah.
After infidelity, friendship can still remain after you are no longer in the relationship. No.
But, okay, what I'm gonna say is men and women cheating is not the same.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want no girl that close to me that we used to have a history with. That's just not gonna work.
I mean, yeah, no. There's something weird about it. Because I've seen it happen in real life, right? Exes are being friends, and they get back together. So then, let's say they don't get back together and this other person find another partner. That ex as another partner, I would be thinking she still likes him, right?
Well, she definitely still loves him.
Yeah.
Friend, whatever that means.
How do you go back from like loving that person to just
I'll be real with you,
friends?
like me as a man, like not as a man, just who I am right now. It's trying to I'm a man, but you know, me as who I am right now is like, if I was with you in a romantic relationship, that's like top tier, you know what I'm saying? I'm CEO of the situation.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would I get demoted?
Me, I only had bad experiences, so I don't. They're not my friends. Like they're strangers. I don't even count them. You know, like, they're non-existent in my world. I'm in my own zone. So I don't think, personally, from my experience, exes can still be friends.
Is astrology accurate when it comes to compatibility?
Crystal shorts.
No.
What's your sign?
I'm Aquarius.
It's all good. I'm a Scorpio. I'm an Aquarius moon though, so I can get you emotional.
Yeah. Me, I'm a Gemini. Moon in Gemini.
What's your rising?
I don't know. I don't know the whole chart. Sorry.
As far as like compatibility with like partners, I think it's like the cherry on top, you know. It's nice to say, oh, I'm a Scorpio, you're a Capricorn, we're compatible, we can get for 3 years, that'll make sense, but nah, I don't think it's like a crust to the pie. You know?
Yeah.
It's all be all like, oh, our signs not compatible, it's not gonna make sense.
Yeah.
But if you're looking at like business and other things, astrology is really relevant.
It is.
I feel like astrology, it only works when you focus on it a lot. That's when it works. I don't think the universe, like, oh, this is good.
I think, yeah. right? I think it's like whatever you believe you give power to.
Yes.
And then through that manifest certain things, right? Such as like, I'm compatible with, what is it, Aries or Taurus or whatever, not, alright, you know?
You're gonna be looking for one.
Yeah, you're gonna be looking for that. It's like, what's the word again? Confirmation bias kind of thing? Something like that.
Okay. Should you whoop your kids?
No, hell no. Yo, come on, man. Yo, millennials, if you're black, listen, you know trauma, you know generational trauma. You don't need to pass that on to your kids at this point. You know, we're self-aware enough to know that we should not beat your kids.
When I'm saying whoop, what do you imagine in your head?
Yo, I'm Haitian, so I'm seeing a lot of scenarios right there. Like, I don't know.
Oh, well.
I, when you say whoop your kid, I'm imagining like, I don't know, man. I'm not even gonna go there because I don't want people to start having concern about how my upbringing. You know what I mean? My parents did an amazing job with me, as you can tell.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But I just feel like there's some stuff that are cultural. Like I said, like I'm Caribbean, so for us, like our parents, like they did the whooping. You know what I mean? Like whether they have to use their hands or whatever was around, they'll throw stuff at you and make sure. And they aim. I don't know. My mom cannot play baseball at all. But when I was a kid and it was time to throw something at me while I was running, she always hit me on target. Like absolutely, it's almost magnificent to see that. But no, I think there's a cultural aspect to that question that, you know, people of my generation who came here, we know that they're not a necessity for when it comes to parenting.
So, did you think Jada was easier for Will to not defending him because she had the integrity, all of these things? Do you think Will Smith had the right to do what he's doing as a black man that's protecting his family?
Oscars.
Yo, Will is a very composed man, very educated. He's a hard worker. He's been doing what he has to do, but that one time he does something like that, now all of a sudden we're questioning his character. You see what I mean? And it's very easy to do that because he's a black man, simply just that.
He's defending his wife. Chris Rock knew. You can't tell me he's making that G.I. Jane joke, and he doesn't know she's suffering with alopecia. She has come out making videos about it. You can't tell me he doesn't know that it's very sensitive to her. That's impossible. So him making that joke, Will had all right to go and slap him in the face. I just would have hoped he waited till the after party, you know? Like when someone bit someone at Beyonce's after party. We only heard about it through the news. Yeah. But he had all right.
Yeah, all the right.
As a black man, he himself has made a movie about black women's hair. And then you're making fun of a condition.
Chris Rock?
Yes. Chris Rock has done it years back. And then you're also the one making fun of a black woman's hair condition.
Those narratives, they run by who? Who give them those script to put in?
You don't have to do it though.
Play those actors.
But then that's the fun part that he could have done and said, you know what? Fuck. F it. I'm Chris Rock. I'm not gonna do it. Personally, for me, like out of respect, you know how many times these celebrities, they've been in the industry long enough to be like, you know, sometimes you have to do things because they tell you to do it, but at the same time, you gotta tell them like, no, like I'm not comfortable with that, and just do what you have to do. He's a comedian himself. He could have came up with a different joke. Personally, why make a joke going after a woman when you could have made fun of a Karen out there? You didn't make fun of a white woman out there. You had to make fun of the black woman, black on black hatred again, and it was written by possibly white people. And why would that just infuriates me to know that the writers even came up with that joke?
Because basically, let's change the scenario, okay? We not at the Oscars for the white people. We in the streets. I gotta slap a nigga I don't know that says some shit about your hair and risk getting shot because of your feelings. That's bullshit.
So that's the question I was gonna ask you.
That
If
makes
you had a
sense.
girlfriend in that same situation, you wouldn't slap that person.
At the Oscars, hell no. In the streets, hell no. I'm not gonna go out of my way to put hands on somebody because of words that were said to
So
you.
you're
Especially for
married
a
to
joke.
this woman. You've seen her go through all the pain. You've seen her go through all the cries, the tears, whatever.
I'm going
this,
through
that.
it too.
And you just, it is whatever. It is what it is.
That's
So why not
comedy.
defend your? See, that's
But here's the
another.
thing. Here's
that
another
comes
issue
up.
though.
Black
Why is
men
violence?
are-
No. Why is violence the automatic outlet to defend my woman?
If Jada was carry out herself a certain way, that also wouldn't be happening even from a comedian, which is also a black dude giving hatred on her.
What do you mean? How would she?
She should have carried herself a bit more, I don't know, more feminine and more strong. Personally, she's too, I don't know. You see, even the talk show she had with the all feminists, her mom, her sister, even their perspective and narrative, I'll still have white from. You get what I'm saying?
Red Table Talk is not bashing men.
Like,
Their
for
motive
sure.
is not to bash men. Their motive is to be equal and to understand other people that maybe are misunderstood, and they come in with open arms to listen to you and listen to your story and talk about it. There's a lot that they don't agree with, like when they brought in T.I. after that situation with his daughter and him, you know, measuring or getting her checked in to see if she's lost her virginity. They decided, you know what, come on the show, say what you have to say, but we will teach you and educate you on as to why what you did was wrong.
I don't think it was.
So
If you look at the statistics as far as violence, who is the true victim of it? It's black men. There's black men dying, black men being assaulted, being crippled, losing limbs and shit because of this rhetoric of, you said something about your girl's hair and the feelings, now you gotta fight. So I slapped somebody in the streets, he shoot me, what happened? You a widow. So what now? Who won? Nobody. So this whole thing is wrong because there was violence. He could have checked them verbally. You don't need to always put hands on people to make them understand. Oftentimes, you beat a nigga ass, he'll come back and shoot you. So where's the victory?
How old is she?
she's an adult. She's like probably 19 or 20 or something.
I would allow it if she's 21, but if she's still 18 living in my house, no.
You would get her tested every time.
Not every time.
I'm gonna give you 9.5 because no one's perfect.
Okay, I like that. You're right. I'm gonna rate you the same.
Thanks.
There you go.
Look at us go.
I'm telling you.
I just made a friend.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you a 7 still.
Yeah, I'll give you like a 7
sure.
too. I'll just rate
Sure.
a 7. Hey, why?
Sure. You're cool. I like
You're
it.
cool too. Like, is it like friendship?
You think? No, I see you again. Like,
Yeah,
you think,
like-
you know, we could talk.
Not the club, because you gotta go
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
club, but we can like go for a drive.
For sure.
Honestly, I feel like you're cool people. You know, you're really cool. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll definitely hang out with you again. Are you a photographer?
Like,
You are?
How you know this?
I don't know. I just look at you and think you're a photographer. And I'm a model. I'm attracted to,
Ah,
so we can like really, yeah.
we can do something, you know?
Do something.
Do some cool stuff.
Well, all around, it was a great conversation.
Yes, it was.
You know, you have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
And, yeah,
Thank you.
enjoyed my time. Thank you to the Two Strangers Pod. You know,
2 strangers, 1 pod.
Two Strangers, One Pod.
Yes.
Shout out to the podcast.
Shout out to the podcast.
You know,
Yes.
follow your boy on socials at Romance Stacks. You know, shout out.
Crazy Sag 12.
Crazy Sag 12.
Yes.
I thought you were an Aquarius. You're Sagittarius, Crazy Sag. What's that word?
Crazy Sag is like a personality thing.
So you got multiple personalities?
That's a long conversation. We're gonna take another hour, eh?
Two strangers, one pod.